name is Judy Novella. I'm with Fairfield, and I'm really excited to introduce you to the Catch the American Spirit contest that we're launching in conjunction with our new American Spirit batting line. This is a fantastic opportunity for you to create a Scenic America-inspired quilt in a landscape format and enter the contest. And I'm here today with Karen Eckmeyer. She's an award-winning quilter and the author of Accidental Landscapes. And she has some tips for you as you start planning your landscape quilt for the contest.
Okay, and I'm going to actually explain some of my landscape tips using a quilt by Nancy Prince. And let's talk about values. Values are very important when selecting fabrics for a quilt, and we want to think for a landscape, no matter what technique that you're using, that you're always going to have for a mountain scene, you're going to have dark values in the foreground going to lighter values, and they get smaller. Another thing is where to put a focal point, and you need a focal point in a scene. And we put those in a third section. And how do you find that section? It's called the photographer's rule of thirds, but we as quilters have stolen it. And it's imagine a tic-tac-toe grid across this scene, and wherever those lines intersect is a great place for a focal point. And Nancy is obviously taken advantage of that to place her tree and her barn there. Another rule, also along the lines of thirds, is that a landscape is usually a high horizon or a low horizon, meaning for a high horizon you have 1/3 sky and 2/3 land. So here we have that 1/3, 2/3 proportion. So those are some really basic landscape hints that I'd like to share today. And a really important one, if you're making a wall hanging this size, you want to select the right batting. And 100% cotton or a cotton blend is perfect for a landscape quilt to hang nice and flat for a wall. And American Spirit is perfect for that.
I'd like to just invite you to also look for the American Spirit batting in your local quilt shop and look for those specially marked packages. They contain a pattern made by Karen Eckmeyer, and it's called Meadow and Mountains. So we hope you enjoy, and we look forward to seeing your quilt entries.